Pearson's on his way, as Yarborough is told to stop before he grinds through that tire. The Wood Brothers crew is worried. Here's the leader needing service and only 30 seconds to spare. Hard to believe that car was brand new 3 hours ago. There's $25,000 first-place money hanging on how well his crew works. 5 men go over the wall to change the outside tires, do a little body work on the left front, pour water on Cale, who's exhausted by the heat, and fill the gas tank, all at the same time. You won't believe it, but Cale was standing still only 19 seconds. Here comes Pearson. It's going to be close. Pearson's chief mechanic, Dick Hutcherson, waits for the leaders to come into sight. Cale's leading. Buddy Baker in Dodge number 3 moved over, letting Cale get by. Baker's been running without brakes, and that don't inspire a man to run hard. No, sir. Cale's still the leader with 15 miles to race, but Pearson's gaining. Hutcherson, a retired driver, would give anything to take the wheel for Pearson. You know the hardest thing for a driver to do? Quit. You want to know why? Just look at this race. That's why. Pearson gets by Baker and closes in on Yarborough. It's anybody's race. Darlington don't let a man pass any time or any place he wants to. Unless you catch the car ahead on the front stretch or the first turn, you're not likely to catch him anywhere. Pearson's running out of time. Both cars have Ford's high-performance engines. Both cars are set up by top mechanics. Both are driven by great drivers. Pearson's making his bid. Cale Yarborough nails his foot to the floor and keeps the lead. Pearson's not giving up. He's won 12 races this season and leads in point standings for the NASCAR Championship. Cale's won races on 3 big speedways this year, but he's never won in front of a hometown crowd at Darlington. There's a lot more than money riding on these last few laps. Pearson's trying again. Cale holds him off, running 142 miles an hour. Through turns 3 and 4, no room to pass there. Pearson's got to make it now or never. After this lap's finished, there's only one more left in the race. The white flag is out, and Cale Yarborough is just about 1 mile away from victory. Pearson hangs on, looking for any chance to pass. All Cale's got to do is to keep her running for the rest of this lap. There's the checkered flag for Cale Yarborough. Pearson's challenge fell 1 car length short. The Wood Brothers are mighty happy to see the end of one of the most fantastic races ever run here. Buddy Baker moves to take the checker in 3rd spot. Charlie Glotzback took 4th. There's the winner on his way to the victory celebration at the end of the pit road. Cale Yarborough's made a boyhood dream come true. A battered Mercury has carried a bruised, battered, and worn-out race driver to victory in his own backyard. Cale said, "It was the hardest day I ever had. The hardest race I ever ran." One look at Cale's face, you know that's the truth. Yarborough is congratulated by Barney Wallace, president of the Darlington Raceway. That's a $25,000 handshake right there. Congratulations also from every man on the Wood Brothers crew. Driver don't win races alone. Sharing Yarborough's victory is his wife, Betty Jo. They met while Cale was an all-state fullback at Timmonsville High School, and Betty Jo was the cheerleader. Joining the celebration is Vicki Lynn Chesser, the newly crowned 19-year-old Miss Southern 500. This win gives Cale Yarborough victories on 4 major superspeedways in 1 year. The first time that's been done by anybody in the history of NASCAR racing. He also has passed the $100,000 mark in purses earned in a single year and is closing in on Richard Petty's all-time record of $131,000. Stock car racing is a big-time sport, all right. Also in victory lane is Bobby Allison, who received the Bob Colvin Memorial Award as the best driver performing without factory help. Allison drove his Chevelle to 7th place. Honors also go to Richard Brickhouse, awarded the Fireball Roberts Memorial Trophy by the Falstaff Brewing Corporation. Brickhouse started in 40th spot and finished 11th to win this Rookie of the Year trophy. The 19th Southern 500 is part of racing history now. Cale's joined the handful of men who've taken the measure of this track. There's not a man in racing wouldn't be pleased to change places with Cale Yarborough right now. Every driver I know dreams that someday he's going to be able to tell the world, "I won the Southern 500 at Darlington."